What is going on, guys, and welcome to another Star Wars The Old Republic upload. This upload is basically just going to be a information announcement, pretty much just a basic vlog, I guess, but basically just new stuff to look forward to, I guess, if you want to. So recently, the Bad Feeling podcast did an interview with both Eric Musco and Charles Boyd. I do apologize if I mispronounced your last name wrong. All I remember is Charles, unfortunately. So, we got a lot of notes from Reddit from the Bad Feeling podcast live stream that basically just discusses, what's happening with PvP, as well with player versus environment, stronghold stories, and that's pretty much it. So, if you're into PvP, go ahead and read all this, but I'm not going to because I just do not give a shit for PvP. However, with player versus environments, there are plans for the future content. However, and this is one thing that really does disappoint me quite a little bit, but not fully. Plans for the future content are focused more around flashpoints to ensure it leads to more group content, as it's easier to replay, your current story that you just did, from an under the hood perspective, while you can still do it alone in solo mode. So basically, the next upcoming, few stories are more than likely going to be revolved around doing them through story mode flashpoints, and then you'll be able to unlock the veteran and then probably master mode for those flashpoints. Now, however, that really does disappoint me because honestly, I'm really more of a open world type of guy. I would really like to see some new planet that we can actually explore, like Tatooine. How large Tatooine was. I'd like to have a new planet like that to explore, further out in the distance. Gain some achievements and, just random shit like that. That's what I would like to do. However, though, like I mentioned, though, it is in solo mode, so you'll be able to do it as much as you want. Take screenshots without people waiting on you, etc. Second thing, for Nightmare and Master Mode, the team has decided to not yet release Nightmare and Master Mode altogether, but instead release the whole operation on Nightmare Mode. Wait a minute. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is actually for the Operation Gods from the Machine. For Gods from the Machine, if you remember the operation, of course, a lot of people do. Basically, we have Tithe and the twin sisters, Avila and Esne. Coming October 10th, we'll have Not, the son of Apathy, I believe, the god of Apathy, and then it'll be Skyva and then Isaacs. Now, when the full operation is released fully, where every god is available to kill, then there will be a Nightmare Mode selection for that operation. However, that really does make me as well sad because I'm not into in-game content, unfortunately, because there's not really many groups that form that type of stuff anymore. At least on my server anyway, I don't ever see anyone forming that type of stuff, so any loot that comes from Nightmare Mode, if it's like an exclusive, something hard to get, then chances are, you'll hardly ever get it. So, what else? Strongholds. There's nothing about the strongholds coming up yet. There's no new strongholds coming up because we've already got Manon and the Umbaran train. BioWare wanted players to get the feeling that they were on an actual train and thus introduce the sound of a train on rails despite there being no rails. However, there will be a codex entry explaining the complex mechanics behind the Umbaran train later on. Basically, the entire BioWare team liked Umbara and the idea of a train stronghold, so there you go. Don't know why. Oh well. Starship strongholds. We're not going to get any of those anytime soon. So if you were hoping to get your own starship, your own personal class starship as a stronghold, then you're not going to get it anytime soon. Story-wise, where the story takes place depends on what the story is meant to say. So I've kept this background about the Zakulian fleet technology. Umbara just started as a cool environment and Star Wars related, basically from the Clone Wars. However, this is the one thing that actually really does excite me, and hopefully this actually does come into the game really soon in the future. I'm really hoping by the end of 2017, basically this year or early next year. In the future, there are 2 planets that are going to be options that will be more than likely added, but it'll be Kashyyyk and Dantooine. So that really excites me. I would really love to go to Dantooine as much as I would love to go to Dathomir. I actually do hope to add Dathomir sometime, but more than likely not. The story arc is far from over. Theron will be a part of the future, but Charles did tease out that there will be some connection to the original Imperial Agent storyline. Companions that were killed in the story will not return, so if you killed, say, Malvi Quinn, or if you killed Eric Jorgen, they will not return because they can't. However, those you allowed to live, however, might return. So if you spared Malvi's life, he might return. Upcoming story arc is definitely going to be more Sith versus Republic. Thank you, hallelujah. I've been waiting for that for quite a while now. But we're going to see a little bit more Sith and Republic PvE content, so hopefully that'll return October 10th, maybe. However, there are no official comments on Darth Malgus's tease of the return. The Malgus cinematic was just an Easter egg, as far as we know. Romanceable companions from the original chapters will be returning sooner rather than later. I really hope so. I really, really do hope so. I really hope Kira comes back ASAP because I need Kira back now. Kira legit is the only companion, and I swear she is the only companion that I've ever fell in love with fully, to where I've actually felt such a fantastic connection to that character. Now, whenever Kira does make her appearance in a chapter, I'm jumping straight to my Jedi Knight and I am going straight to there. So hopefully, BioWare, if you're listening, please make Kira come back at least around 5.6 because that would be fucking fantastic. What else? Of course, you know, you can always read this as well as I'm scrolling through this, but that's just pretty much it. Darth Asina's eyes and other customization options are considered as Cartel Market unlocks, a dark side corruption option, and so on. So we might be seeing a option for our characters to have Darth Asina's eyes later on. So far, though, I mean, you know, there's really nothing else as much to discuss. Like I said, you already have the link right here, and I'll definitely post that on or under the description below. But this is pretty much it. You know, I just wanted to update you guys on this. The current roadmap that we're supposedly getting soon was held up due to 5.4 bugs and 5.4.A bugs. So this also does confirm that we are getting Game Update 5.6 as well, so maybe September. Not September, what the fuck? We're in September. November. So, who knows? That pretty much does it for this upload, though, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later.